Was good. As promised, 3 to 4 streams today. I've met my mission, completed my objective. Go check out the 2 streams that we did earlier today, man. I'm working, but nah, I'm in RBE mode right now. Okay, back to battle rap for this particular live. All right, so this is what's going on, y'all. I wanted to make sure I did a live to speak on these matchups, to speak on what this series represents, to speak about how long some of this has been locked in. And when I get through this card too, it's kind of weird calling it a card, right? When I get through this card in this lineup here, I'm gonna pull up 2 videos that I want to watch. I want to watch 2 rounds with y'all just to get y'all feedback. Let's do a little bit of a reaction and a little bit of a watch to some classic bars. All right. What 2 battlers from this card I'm going to pick? Let's hang around and find out. So now what? Now what? What is now what? What is now? What the fuck you come from this shit now? ARP. There's always something with this guy. All right, let me be clear. Let me stop the trolling. Let me stop the joking. Let me be clear. This is not full circle, and this is not an event. This is still though the same convention that it was all 2024, as well as what was that? Some of 2022 when we did straight to it. Little backstory. Straight to it kind of set everything off as far as that convention of RBE releasing battles that didn't go up for sale. No pay-per-view, no VOD, straight to YouTube, hence the name Straight to It. The only difference with Straight to It is I was a full league on at the time. I wasn't retired. And when you was putting together anywhere from like 10 to 18 matches per event. You know what I'm saying? We were inviting a bunch of people in. They felt like small events, to be honest. But once again, they just weren't for sale. But they were heavily promoted. Well, actually, I shouldn't say heavily promoted. They were promoted on the back end. That was the theme, straight to it. We did face-offs after the battles. That was part of the whole theme. But we stayed true to what we promised the fans. We just did the releases straight to YouTube, and there was nothing for sale. Fast forward, 2024 rolls around, and this guy ARP is not doing events anymore. He's not doing pay-per-views, and I stayed true to that. I don't call them pay-per-views anymore. I've called them shoots. And that was the birth of Full Circle. So Full Circle was me still putting some matchups together, but staying to the straight to it concept of things being free, things going straight to YouTube. Of course, they release to the members first, but you don't have to be a member. Eventually, you're going to get your drop on YouTube, and there's no tickets, there's no VOD, there's no pay-per-view. We give away free tickets to be in the building. That's what we have done for Full Circle in all 2024. Now, what's the difference between straight to it, Full Circle, and now what? Now what is an offshoot of both of them? The difference is there's no Full Circle camera panning, okay? But RBE must remain RBE. We tend to do things that we try to be creative with. Like if you look at Social Distance, where we loan that creative backdrop to the artist, and so what we came out with. And then you get to like 2023 and you got the Blue Room. Then you get to like 2024 and you got Full Circle. And even in our documentary, you know, the homie always said, Rap Ruddock, shout out to you. Every year, RBE tries to do something different. They try to remain creative, right? We try to have fun with this shit. And this is no different. What now what represents is anytime you see a now what shoot or card drop or matchups drop, you're not going to know what the visuals is going to look like. Right. Full Circle, you're going to get a 360 camera, and Full Circle is not retired. If you see me announce Full Circle, that means that some wild matchups is probably going to be going down in LA, and, you know, stay tuned, and they'll be dropping straight to YouTube, just like Now What. But Now What is even more creative freedom for RBE and Ruin Your Day. Okay. So we had a concept called on-site battles. That was really birthed from Ill Will versus Calico, to be honest, right? And that was by accident. After that, we created a whole series off of that. On-site battles where we did like B Magic versus Mr. Mills in the alley, where we did J Jeans versus J Murda in the parking lot, where we did Dre Dennis versus Mr. Mills in the middle of the crowd at the event and off the stage. And then the rest of the card went to the stage. Like shit like that we was doing for on-site. Now What is going to incorporate that, but it's going to heavily stress Ruin Your Day visuals. So Avocado and Ruin Your Day is going to have the freedom and the flexibility to have fun with this shit. If you happen to see some matchups in the fucking snow, you get the point, right? But the now what? The reason why I came up with that title is because I want to always leave it a mystery. I wanted any time that a next set of now what matchups drop, you don't know what you're gonna get. Okay, you don't know if they're gonna be in a fucking cave, an alley. You don't know. You don't know if they're gonna be in a basement, on a roof. Now what? All right. So that's the premise of that. I'm just having fun. That's all, people. Like I said on Twitter, for those that follow me, I'm just doing my little part, having my little fun. We're gonna shoot these battles for y'all. They could be getting shot this week, next week and a half from now. What I mean, I'm telling you right now, it's right around the corner. So make sure you are subscribed and keep your eyes on the channel, because you'll see a trailer and then you'll see the battle start releasing to the members, and then after the members to the full public, all for free. Okay. Also, what's today? Today is Tuesday. Give me by tomorrow night. By tomorrow night, I'm going to put up a handful of free tickets, the same way I did all 2024 for the full circle battles. Okay. And that's to be in the building. It's a private event. It's a private shoot. My bad. I don't even like to call these events. It's a private shoot, once again, just like Full Circle. So it's not open to the public. So there's going to be people, when I post this on my Instagram, they're going to see the flyer. They're going to say, where's the address? We never promote the address on these type of cards because they're private shoots and we don't have anything for sale. Nothing for sale. So give me till tomorrow night and I'll put an Eventbrite up on my Instagram stories as well as Twitter. And however many tickets we put up there for free, you'll be able to grab them. I'll give y'all a heads up. This particular shoot will be in LA, but a heads up for all the other cities in 2025, we're going to be moving around, right? You might see Chicago, you might see Atlanta, you might see New York, you might see Virginia, you might see PA. In 2025, the Now What series will be moving around, but this particular one will be in LA. So once again, keep an eye out for tomorrow night. I'm going to put up some free tickets. Y'all could be in the building. Y'all can enjoy some free battles. Everything when it comes to what I book people is free. Okay. Lawrence and Wing, they off doing whatever they doing. When they come around, they pop out 2025. They got their own business. All right. Me, free. All right. Free me. All right. That's it. You see me booking something, it's free for y'all. Okay. So how did the Now What matchups come together? You see the headline here. You see Arsenal versus Coach Coleon. Shout out to Coach Coleon with another legendary matchup and opponent. Last time he was on RBE, he had Big K. I don't know what's going on with Coach. Somebody over here must like him. Arsenal was a fucking Mount Rushmore, but shout out to Arsenal. Arsenal and Coach been locked in for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months at this point. And I want to give a big salute and shout out to Arsenal. Number one, he always shows up on RBE. He doesn't play when he's on RBE, and I always appreciate that, and I always respect that, G. Thank you for your RBE consistency, man. Your last battle on RBE was versus Rosenberg Raw, and that was a great performance. That was a great performance on Full Circle, and shout out to Froze too. Number two, shout out to Arsenal for never being too diva-ish as a Mount Rushmore to take, some of the guys that are still on their way to the top as well, like a Coach Coleon. I think that's fire, Ars. And number three, shout out to Arsenal for locking in this battle. And he also had Mook on the way. So he didn't even do the diva shit of like, look, man, I got Mook coming up, so I can't be doing no this battle after or that battle after, or my price got to be, what I'm saying, 5 times because I'm coming up. Us treated this business and treated this matchup and treated his work with RBE, and this whole situation just like he always does. And just another day in the office for Arsenal, man. And I respect that, man, because he's coming off of one of his biggest battles ever. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of the most talked about battles this year. And fresh off that stage, and he's holding his business down. RBE, I got you. All right, I'm put this together. I'm about to fly out to LA a couple weeks after that and go battle one of your guys, Coach Coleon. I respect that, Arsenal. I respect that, man. Mount Rushmore's in the field. I will forever appreciate that from a battler of his caliber. Okay, let's go to the second matchup. And once again, y'all hang around. I got two rounds that I'm going to play with y'all. We're going to have some fun for a second. Listen to some classic bars. Thesaurus versus Dollar Bill. I like this one a lot too. So number one, Thesaurus, man. It's an honor. It's a fucking honor to have another legend come through the rucker. This is such an honor. Thesaurus and I, we've known each other for years. We talked about his RBE debut for quite some time, and it was just about making it happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Shame on him and shame on me for taking this fucking long. But I'm so honored and proud to have a legend of Thesaurus's caliber to come through the rucket, man. And as I continue to look back at the RBE legacy and the RBE library, and I see people like this, GOATs, legends, it's really a humbling honor. So looking forward to your RBE debut, homie. No pressure. And Dollar Bill, if you've paid attention to us on Twitter ever since his last matchup on RBE, which was the RBE card versus Battle Academy, and shout out to the homie Stiz. Dollar Bill had a breakout performance from that entire event, right? And ever since then, I've been further co-signing like, man, this guy is unique, this guy is dope, and I want my opportunity to book him. Any other time that Dollar Bill has been on RBE, it's been going through Winged and Lawrence, and I'm glad to see that he's already built up some RBE looks, and he's been moving around. He's been on Bags and Bodies, he's been on some other platforms as well. But this is me right here. This is me reaching out to Dollar Bill and saying, dude, I need to book you. You know what I'm saying? And showing him the respect of flying him to LA and his debut of on RBE as far as ARP booking him, he's in front of Thesaurus, a legend. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to put some respect on Dollar Bill's talent. All right. I hope that you continue this very, very unique run and the way that the fans are starting to get in tune with what you bring to the table, Dollar Bill. You know what I'm saying? And this is a good one. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of this matchup. It's just one of those like I need to see that. I need to get these two guys on the next joint that I put together. All right. Number three, I don't know how much y'all expected this. It's been a long time. Let me start on the right side first. EK, man, EK deserves to get his ass back on RBE after the performance he just had on the last joint, the last full circle versus Ill Will. I still think his third round is like one of the best of the year. Emerson Kennedy's third round versus Ill Will is incredible to me because of the level of substance that it had. The substance of it was just, and his first and second round was incredible as well. EK was just like, "Oh, you want to put me in front of Ill Will, huh? Okay, bet." And he brought it all to the table. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad to be able to get Emerson Kennedy back on RBE. But this guy, one of my closest battle rap friends, one of my closest battle rap friends, at a time, one of the top RBE shooters, right? A guy that had some of the best performances ever on RBE, a guy that had 5 battles the year that he won champion of the year, and 2 of them were on RBE. You know what I'm saying? This guy, Old Red, the guy that everybody says, the bloggers and media would always say there's just something about this guy when he's on RBE. It's just different. It's just better. And he's back. It's back, man. Battle rap, man, when it comes to people that I look at with that level of talent, I will argue forever that bar for bar, if he's not in your top 3, he's got to be at least in your top 5. Bar for bar. Bar for bar, Red. He will out rap just about anybody in the entire culture. He is one of my top 5 personal favorites as well. And Red, I didn't even say this to you as we were putting this matchup together, but I'll say it here publicly, man. When you had your last battle on RBE in the blue room versus Aktive, right? And we started seeing, talks of you may have taken a certain type of deal or something like that. My personal opinions towards that was it was more than about the talent, right? And that's just my opinion towards certain business tactics, but it's nothing to cry over because ain't no guns to nobody's heads, and I've always respected the business that people chose for themselves or whatever moment that they chose to embark on, right? No different than Chef Trez being in that same timing, right? And Chef Trez was having an amazing run on RBE. But when it comes to Chef Trez and it comes to Old Red, the way that we closed out our last matchups was in so much honor and respect. Like when Chef Trez battled Show Off, like even some of his angles and the way the business in the background was upheld. I had a lot of respect for Chef Trez and I had a lot of respect for Old Red during those times because I feel like there was things and certain people that was getting called for certain reasons that was just once again more than being about their talent, right? Tactically, I know what was going on. There's other people that got similar calls, the big K's of the world, the Rosenberg Roars of the world, the Ill Wills of the world, and I know what's going on. I'm not stupid and I'm not naive, but at the same time, once again, these are all their own men, and I don't beg anybody to have a certain type of business loyalty. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what works for you and your family because I'm never gonna pay your bills, right? But we left things off in honor. So I think it's only right that when you see an old red come back to RBE, it's just like red carpet. No pun intended. It's red carpet because this is one of my favorites of all time. And this guy has incredible work and legacy on RBE. And if y'all saw my tweet a couple weeks ago or whatever, and I tweeted a couple people. I was half trolling but half serious because I knew there was a couple matchups I still wanted to put together. And one of the people I tweeted was Red. He put up the Django meme turning around, and I was just like, oh, I was half trolling, but like, what's up with you? Like when we get back to work, and those tweets turn into text messages, and those text messages turn into serious conversation and phone calls and whatnot of like, like where do you stand? Where you at? And Red tells me business wise, 100% where he is. And then he validates what, he reads, looks over his side of business and everything because I got to be professional, right? I've always been professional. I've always wanted my business and the people that I work with to be correct, always. So coming out of him being off of RBE, of course, that was a conversation. And I guess the reason why I'm mad at you, Red, is because if you didn't have a situation up until whatever point of recency, you should have hit me up, man. Why you couldn't reach out? You probably didn't want to reach out because you do. Nah, Old Red's my nigga, man. So it's so dope to see Old Red back on RBE, man. It's a guy that has incredible moments on this platform. So Old Red versus EK. I can't wait to see that. And last but not least, Aktive versus J Murda. I think of everybody on this card. So the only person that's never battled on RBE on this card is Thesaurus. This is his debut. Of everybody else that's on this card of these 8 battlers, J Murda has been on the least recent or the first. He it's the longest of somebody of being on RBE. I think his last battle on RBE was the on-site parking lot battle versus J Jeans, right? But it's been a minute. Like J Murda, there was no J Murda Blue Room battles in 2023. That's crazy. And then no full circles in 2024. All right. Well, I blame you just as much as I blame myself. IGs. But J Murda, I got my guy J Murda back. I've always been a big fan of J Murda. Um, J Murda, some of his highest moments is on RBE, is Daylight Battle. It's one of his highest viewed, if not his highest viewed battle, possibly. Um, he was part of the starting 5 card when he battled JC. What was that classic line? The smack the bitch out you shit. I forget the line. I don't want to butcher it. I remember when he battled Loso in the validation series. J Murda versus O Red on Closure. J Murda shot a lot of shit over here on RBE. It's dope to get him back, man. But you're standing in front of a guy that gives it up similar to the way that you give it up. That's my energy matchup right there. Aktive versus J Murda. You know what I'm saying? I don't crip on crip crown, I don't care about none of that. I'm talking about just pure energy and performance and presence in front of opponents. That's my energy matchup right there. All right. O-Red and EK, that's my bar battle. Thesaurus and Dollar Bill, that's my proud battle. And Arsenal versus Coach Coleon is my business as usual battle because of how much I fuck with those two guys. But my energy battle is Active and Jay Murda, man. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. Active, once again, his last time on RBE was in the Blue Room. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a minute. We would have seen Active on RBE when Swave Sever battled Jag, but Jag had a very, 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 very severe car accident where his bone popped out of his hip and the car flipped over a bunch of times and he went into surgery and anesthesia and all that type of stuff. Luckily, he was able to make it out of all of that and make it home the same day and on the phone with people and bloggers talking. So I'm glad that, God really, really took care of him within that whole like little 14-hour time window, got him home safe and everything and on the phone arguing about battle rap. But we would have seen Active if that would have went down. So once again, shout out to Jag. Glad that you're doing well for yourself, man. And I also did hear that song that you did where you dissed me, but you also diss Active. I never am a guy that's gonna get on camera and incite no violence. But you had some very, very heavy and disrespectful things to say to Active. So if you want to have a conversation with Active face to face, I'm pretty sure if you reach out to me, I can possibly help situate that. Right. If you guys want to have a conversation about the stuff that you was rapping, but I understand it's just music. I get it. But I'm just saying, like, it just seems that you want to be around Active so much and you want to be where he's at. Just like I know you wanted to make it to the Swave battle. So, hit me up, homie, and I'll put a call in with Act and be like, yo, Act, do you want Jag to show up so y'all can have a nice conversation? You know what I'm saying? And then I'll get back. I'll middleman it for you. So let me know. Let me know, homie. I got you. But Active back on his shit on RBE. That's dope. I appreciate that. All right. Let me bring up a quick watch. The first, I'm gonna do 2 rounds with y'all. The first one, this is the first round of the last time O-Red was on RBE. Let's see what he was sounding like. Let's see what he had to say.
Yo, we good, y'all. We good, y'all. We good. We good. Damn. Let's see it. Let's get back to that. Yo. These battle fans don't give a fuck about you, Tyrone. That's word to Rick Ross. They came to see you.
CO.
What you paid them, a G money?
G money.
Threw him on a roof with Nino?
Roof.
I'm paid in full. You just another Calvin nigga trying to ace me though.
Ace.
Knowing my brother fighting for his life against a Rico.
Rico.
Free the wave. Free the wave.
Rico. All of it. He's crazy.
Who in the fuck is you gonna smack, Ak? Oh, okay, that's Cap. Stop. Cause he know, word to Bernie father, you'll see a Mac pop, hit your apple, and make the back drop on his laptop. Exit wound the size of a hockey puck. That's what happened when the nigga who threw the slap shot. I'm glad. Talk, man. Real rap, I'm glad this battle got pushed back on. Cause they say summertime is the killing season. And for the right angle, my niggas will shoot. Anything over 90 degrees, they get obtuse when the heat. For the right angle, my niggas will shoot. Anything over 90 degrees, they get obtuse. When the heat rise, we slide in a G-ride with the window tint 5% in a piece. God, what's the mathematics?
5% mathematics.
What? What's the mathematics? You ass Active, I'm past average. Red glowed up, showing up. You ain't see the last dragon mad clapping. Pipe rocking his roof. I crack addicts. Or the thunder rocking it. Yeah, I'm about to black Adam 12 from.
Rocking his roof. I'm about to crack addicts. Rock. There's a double on rock. Obviously, crack rock. Right, rocket. Yo, this nigga's dumb, son.
What? Where I'm from, the lean, 100 a line. You won't last, Active. It's killers with me, waiting to act savage. We'll pull up on your day of rest with a K attack and a Mac blast and heavy metal, rock shit in the middle of Black Sabbath. No faking.
Rock shit.
No faking. Bugs get donated. We soul taking, chrome blazing. Y'all dying for shit that your bro saying. Shove a grip down his throat for them whole statements. They all got the text like an Amber Alert, and then a baby located.
Fire.
What? Yeah. They all got the text like an Amber Alert, then a baby located. We too live. I kick in your door with the goon squad yelling, put your hands where my eyes can see, till it's woo-ha, army gun. I kick in your door with the goon squad yelling, put your hands where my eyes can see, till it's woo-ha, army guns. Hoorah, calm it down. Woo side, hoorah. Every head get a bow. It's Juma. This what happened. This would happen when you pray on the east. This would happen when you pray on the east. I'm at your Kofi. That rain dropping, drop tops, no bad and bougie, ruthless with it. Ruthless. He ruthless with it. When I aim at the highest and clap a Uzi, leave a bitch in purple, head wrapped like a rack of douchey. Fuck her. Talking all this grape shit. Miss me with all that grape shit. I'm still popping and popping still out the Bonneville. One of you niggas could die for real. He know that I got some screws loose. I was really black and deck a nigga. My name been stamped on a lot of drills. Run.
My name been stamped on a lot of drills.
Run, Geechee, Light, Murda. Them niggas know I'm for real. I done turned a lot of these 6 niggas to a proper meal. Ask the last crib. I hit Magic with a Remington and he disappeared. Now you'll get to see how that copper feel. Once I lift the torch.
Copperfield.
Ask the last crib. I hit Magic with a Remington and he disappeared. Now you'll get to see how that copper feel. Once I lift the torch, your inner thoughts when I'm a spill on stage, right in front of a crowd. I'm Dr. Phil. He ran to the back. He ran to the back. 223s with a chopper pill. Go through a wall and pop out a lock like Dollar Bill. Red alert.
Well, that movie shit.
Red alert. This is not a drill. You about to die for real. You heard me?
Dope. And shout out to Act too, man. All right. There's one more round I'm gonna play with y'all. Let's see. So who on the card you think I'm gonna go for? Right? Who on the card? Everybody on the card is deserving of a watch. I might do a watch prior to the battles dropping. I might do a watch with them coming up. You never know. Might do an interview with some of these guys. You never know. But as far as right now, I just told myself I'd do 2. I'm going to go ahead and go with the guy who hasn't been on RBE in the longest. This right here, in my opinion, is J Murda's best performance ever. And J Murda cannot come close to doing this again. That's a challenge. No disrespect to my nigga, Mr. Mills. Mr. Mills is my guy. But even J Murda choked in the first round when he started. Like he was just hyped up and he just lost his spot and had to start his whole round over. And it felt like he still won the round. Like no bullshit. I know the rules. I'm not just being disrespectful up here. I know the rules. But his performance, like in this battle, I think it was in the second round, which I'm not going to play. I'm going to play the third. I think it was the second round. I promise you, I can't make this shit up. Look, if you fish through the YouTube comments, you could make me a liar or a truth teller. He got into this whole scheme of a body he caught, and he mixed like a religion metaphors into it, right? And the way he performed it and the way he worded it and barred it out, there's literally people in the fucking comments that said, why did he just snitch on himself? I couldn't believe it. I was like, yo, the believability of that scheme and that setup was so crazy because he dropped the room out. Like he was hype. He was in his bag performing, and he dropped the room out and lowered his voice, and the whole crowd just hushed and just listened to him. And they thought he was telling a true story. And it's just like, yo, I just got to put y'all on this. And he just went into this story and it was metaphorically just laid out perfectly and performed perfectly. And niggas thought it was a truth. Like, but let's get into this. This is the third round versus, once again, my favorite J Murda performance ever versus Mr. Mills. Them RBE in between round graphics.
Hey, yo, I was actually about to just tell you, what's the type of fat niggas you need to hire? Until he let us down. Damn. See, I was actually proud of the fact that he was going off. Unlike the last nigga who had to catch his breath for the whole second round. You feel me now? I ain't believe, right, that you could run. Not that you could, but you wouldn't. Until I'm banging on the tech. Then y'all gonna see him running, dipping, dodging, bouncing, rolling, swimming with the remainder of his breath. He gonna be on another island, breathing like just like that. Feeling, but the danger still is sense. Hey, he asking me, yo, I found him. Like, I chased him to his death. I told his home team, can't run from heat, because in the end, I'll pace a nigga's steps. I'm dangerous with my pen, but this is battle rap. Clearly, I can't see. Who gonna give this cat a rack? Hey, yo, fuck that shit you talking. Hey, yo, fuck that shit he talking about, man. Spit actual facts. Disrespect me. Call Troy Mitchell. Get smacked for that. He'll get the message when his top open. That's a Snapple cap. Now, every day of my life, my shit was action-packed. I never stressed it. I grabbed the gat and get action back. For every time my dinner was Apple Jacks in a sandwich bag. Oh, I told niggas I'ma make it, and niggas laughed at that. Basically, I can't believe where I'm at, but that's only half of that, because at is only half of that.
Talk that shit to do.
I said I can't believe where I'm at, but that's only half of that. I'm nice, boy, with that. I said I'm nice, boy, with bad manners. Try to style on me. Your casket gonna be closed, stinking like packed hampers. Your family drop more tears in a box than bandanas. I'm a die trying to bring out his gift like Bad Santa.
Drop more tears in a box than bandanas. More tears in a box.
Hey, yo, a bad answer can still get you checked in a box. Yeah, but the guy no Cala just put metal in him when he get checked in a box. Be the one, I got it checks in a box. And ring, Nike sponsor, he dead in the spot. Hey, yo, real talk. Thought about my man Sal. He ain't my man no more. Because
My
what he
bad.
seen
Third
when he
round.
hanged on my block, he witnessed me kill another brother. I muzzle him, then straight banged on his top. I told him, help me get rid of this body. He say that he not, fuck it. I told Sal, I'm a Lakem. I'm not nervous, I Lakem's alive. Hey, yo, let me finish. I said I prayed on him. I prayed on him. 5 days
soon,
straight.
Dolla.
But Beretta's the smoke. He got hit with a surprise stray, son. I'm ahead of them all. Now, where should I start? You about to lie about wild guns and say it is true. I'ma cook your noodle, brain in a blood puddle. I'ma say that it's soup. I get hammered and nail drop when I'm banging it too. Fuck the strap. I put hands on meals like I'm playing with food. Who say I'ma lose? Well, stop it, nigga. I said, who say I'ma lose? Well, stop it, nigga, because like the thing leaving Fantastic Four, I'm not rocking with him. I leave him in a shaky situation if I box. I said, I leave him in a shaky situation if I box the nigga. nigga. I got Donald Sterling, man. I told niggas how I feel, but I ain't have to drop my clippers. Hey, yo, watch your niggas more than you watch me. Yo, right especially. Show twice respecting me. Tell them more, I owe them nothing. Smoking crack shit, so life in jeopardy. I'm different, yeah. I'm different, yeah. Bars, nigga. Show twice respect me. Tell them more, I owe them nothing. I smoke and crack shit, so life in jeopardy. I'm different, yeah. I'm different. On stage with the two, chain smoking. They gotta ask me what he thinking. His brain's open. Niggas like, yo, life got me on the edge. Shut up, pussy, I hang off it. Killing you. So like, yo, life got me on the edge. Shut up, pussy, I hang off it. Killing you like wifey's new Ford, my main focus. You can get around with me. I said you my main. I said you like my wifey's new Ford, my main focus. You gonna get around within a round, the train token. You still ain't notice? You still ain't notice? We ain't similar. We ain't say yo, we not similar. Bitch nigga, I murder you and your bitch nigga. Chain them up underwater. Get rid of the key like a brick flip. I burn them and get back to work like a sick stripper.
I'll burn them and get back to work like a sick stripper.
Salute RBE, and y'all know that I'm done rhyming. Team homie,
Back to work like a sick stripper. Oh, ARP versus Sway.
Coin toss?
Yeah, man. You know, opportunities and opportunities.
Hey, what up?
Yo, shout out to you, Dub, in the building. Shout out to you, Dub, in the building. Shout out to Hip Hop is Real in the building. Shout out to Trap House in the building. Shout out to Hip Hop is Real. Shout out to PG Blogger. Shout out to NHB in the building. Hey, yo, shout out to RBE, man. Thank you. Shout out to RBE, man. Thank you. Mike Hughes Battlegrounds and all that.
Mike Hughes, what up, G? Where you been?
I see Monster in the back creeping like, don't disrespect me.
Monster, where you been?
I see you, Monster.
How far back y'all go?
Do you see what you got? Are you crazy? Look at this nigga got on. This nigga talk about it's hot right now. Look at this nigga, son. Look at him, son. It ain't hot outside.
Nigga Fabio. Look, he don't want to take an L for the hobby. He's like, get him.
He know me.
Boss.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Oh, tadpole. Look, nah. Yo, give it up. Battle to my left. Yo, no, on some real shit. Sorry, we good? Then we good?
Yes, sir.
Everybody good? All right, y'all, listen. We still here, validation.
Swave, what up, boy? Oh, promotion for the starting five. Wow. All right. I might come back, do some more watches off the card. That is the 4 battles coming up. Once again, we do not promote the date. We do not promote the location, but we will put a ticket link up tomorrow for some free tickets. And what happens is, like a day or two before the event, I email everybody the yaddy and the time to pull up. It will be in LA. Keep your eyes open once again if you want a free ticket to be in the building. Other than that, yeah, I'm looking forward to this dollar bill. I seen you in the building. I seen you in the chat. Shout out to Dollar Bill, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to RBE. I told you I was gonna be the next one to book you when it comes to some RBE shit. I told you. You got a legend, man. But Thesaurus 2-1. He's a legend. Put some respect on that man name. All right, y'all. We'll be back in a minute. All right. These are the upcoming battles for y'all. You know, I'm doing my little part, having some fun. Shout out to everybody on the card, man. Hoping rounds is just about ready because now what is right around the corner.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry True Podcast. Welcome to the house of. And shout out to the members.